This is the Man Stop It podcast. Man Stop It. Man Stop It.
Okay, so today we have with us a low-end legend who really needs no introduction. He's a father of 16 children. He has 2 brothers, a host of aunties, uncles, cousins, family, and friends. He have one of the biggest families in Chicago, the Weeklies. And he's also the founder and creator of a very popular and ever-growing Man Stop It podcast. Everyone, let's give it up for Mr. Leslie Weekly, known as Big Les. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. What's up with you, man? How you doing?
I'm all right. Hanging in there. So today we gonna be interviewing Mr. Les on his podcast. This is actually his podcast, and I was blessed with the privilege and the honor to interview him on his own podcast. So we're gonna start with the first questions. So I'm gonna talk to you about your family and your friends first. So who raised you?
I was raised by my mother. My grandmother raised me too. My mom and my grandmama. But yeah, majority my grandmama.
Okay, so your grandmother raised you. So your grandmother, from what I hear, I did a little research and homework on you. So your grandmother was a big pillar in the community, like.
Yeah, she was. She was.
Okay. Okay, so where did you grow up at?
I grew up on 47, 46, 46 line, 47th Street, Ida B. Wells.
Okay. Okay, so that was down on the low end? Like,
Yeah.
where was it?
That's the low end.
Okay, it's the low end. Can you give us, for the viewers that don't know, can you give us like some numbers? Like street numbers and names?
46, around Greenwood, Lake Park, Woodlawn, all that area, Drexel, College Grove, State to the Lake, 39th, Cottage Grove, King Drive, all the way around. Shit.
Okay, yeah.
Ivy Wells, the extensions, the Durham homes.
Uh,
Yeah, that's where I grew up at.
Okay, so you pretty known. That's excellent. So, how was that? How was that growing up? Like, can you give us some details on how it was growing up?
Man, growing up, man, 'cause I grew up in the best, man. Man, it was great growing up down there on the low end, man. Uh, I had fun down there as a kid growing up, man. 47, 39, it was fun, man. It's a lot of fun, man. We all got along. We all love one another, man, for real.
Okay, that's good. So, where did you go to school at? What school did you attend?
I went to Shakespeare Elementary School, and I went to King, but I ain't come out of King, so I went there though. But
Oh, okay.
that was my home school, high school.
Okay. So growing up in the neighborhood, like, what would you say the big difference between now and back then when you were growing up? Like, what can you tell us what the difference is? Like, what you noticed?
Oh man, a lot have changed over there since then, man. Since I've been growing up, uh, it's a lot have changed down there, man. Everything like the neighborhood, like it's a lot of stuff that's not there no more. Uh, as the younger generation, it's a lot that changed, man. It ain't the same no more.
Right.
It ain't the same.
Would you say it's worse or better or
I
the
think it's
same? Or
worse.
you think it's worse?
I
Okay.
know it's worse.
Okay. Now earlier you mentioned you said 4-6. You mentioned 4-6, and I know, and it's in today's Chicago drill scene and rap culture, 4-6 is mentioned a lot. So you said 4-6 line. So can you give the viewers an idea of what 4-6 line is? And if you can you tell us the difference between 4-6 line and THF 4-6? There is a difference, correct?
Yeah, it's a difference in the names, THF and and the lawn, but they all the same. It's all the same. It's just different. It's just different age groups. You know what I'm saying? You got 4-6 lawn, that's the originator. You know what I'm saying? But THF 4-6, we all one. You know what I'm saying? It's family.
Okay.
It's all family, man.
Okay. Okay. So if there was a gang faction associated with that, what gang faction would be that?
Ain't no gang. 4-6 is not a gang, man.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
community, man. We family.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
it's not a gang.
So you wouldn't say that at a certain age you like stepped off the porch or anything like that.
I say I was like 13, 14 years old.
Okay. So around your age at that time when you were a teenager and a young kid growing up, the drugs were running rapid in the neighborhoods and all the communities across America. Is it possible that you can give the viewers some idea of what drug and drug dealing and what drug use was like when you were coming up in the neighborhood?
Shit, what was used or what was sold growing up? I mean, it was everything. Marijuana, which was, that was the Reggie back in the days. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that was sold on the corner where I come from on Greenwood.
Hmm.
Uh, Coke, back in the days, that was that crack Coke shit. That was selling. I got off into that shit when I was shit like 17. I started selling that shit
Yeah.
at a young age.
So how successful were you in
Man,
the
it's an
coke
on
game?
and off thing, man. That shit, it's not. I did my thing, man. I had my share, my turn, and doing what I do, man. But it's like a up and down, man. That shit don't last. It's either two things gonna happen. You gonna go to jail or shit. You get robbed and all that.
Mm.
So yeah, that shit ain't no good outcome.
Right. Did you ever get robbed?
Have I ever got robbed?
Yeah.
No, I got held up. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like nigga was just taking something from me. You know what I'm saying? But I had to do that on the strength, and I had to look out for one of my little homies. You feel me?
Hmm.
And a motherfucker got down, but it wasn't like niggas around the hood talking about I got robbed and this and that and hell no, man, I ain't get robbed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Can you give us a little bit more detail? Because I'm sure the viewers would like to know. Like,
I'll give you detail. I'll give you a little more detail. See, what happened was me and a couple of my guys we was on the corner. We was, by a little lounge and laundromat on 47th. So a couple of guys walked up on us. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of moles. You know what I'm saying? And I know him. Feel me? And back then he was known not to play. So he pulled up. He walked up on us. Shit, we was caught. Wasn't nothing we could do. Shit, I'm damn. He right here on us. You feel me? So when he walk up, he look up. He left. What's up, man? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Shit, up big ass mad. I'm down. You know what I'm saying?
hmm.
Tell the nigga behind him, man, up that motherfucking pipe, nigga. Up a pipe, but he said a name, right? I
Hmm.
don't put his name out there, but he said a name. And my last words to the nigga whose name he said was what I was gonna do to him when I catch his ass for getting down on my little brother. You feel me? So when I heard that shit, I'm like, damn, he's standing right behind me. But at the end of the day, he finna get out on one of my little homies. He up pipe, put it to his head. This broad daylight, like daylight, and he like, Les, man, woo woo, man, tell this nigga what I do to him. You know what I'm saying? So me being who I am, using my 360, I know, come here. I pull him to the side like I would have did for anybody else. I'm no, come over here, bro. Come here. So I tell him, ain't no money, bro. Ain't no money. I got a spot right up over the laundromat at the time. You feel me?
Hmm.
That is plenty of coke up there, all that shit, right? I got a spot. So if I wanted to do something, let a motherfucker rob me, I'd have took him to my spot. I pulled out $20 and said, man, look, this all I got, man. Shorty ain't got no money. I said, no, tell your man, put that pipe away. Put it away. He told his ass, man, put that motherfucking pipe up. He put it up.
So from that incident, I would say it sounds like you probably gained respect from both sides, from the one that was the perpetrator who was trying to perpetrate the robbery,
Yeah.
and the person that you, I guess, you kind of saved his life in a sense.
Yeah, I did. I mean, he respected me. He fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? Even after all that shit, once he went to jail, came home, he got on. He looked out for me. You feel me? Put a whole pillow in my motherfucking hand. But people don't know that because I don't talk about that. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like we had a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to come through terrorizing the neighborhood. That ain't had shit to do with me. I had respect through that bitch.